Right, what are we doing, Trace? Looks as though we've unlocked Leyndell, but we've not done anything in it. Do we have any seedbed curses? No, that's probably why we're here instead of off down in Nokron doing Ranni's quest right now. So let's grab a seedbed curse, and then we'll head down and say hello to Dung Eater. Let me just check my inventory one more time, just to make sure I've got... Yep, good. Got a plan, you see. It's not a terribly exciting plan, it's not a big plan, but I've got a vague idea of what I want to do to start with today on old Tracy Bell. So we've got our little dupe friends. How do they feel about magic damage? They're not the biggest fans. You there. Stop being on that pillar. Oh, we've got the horn. Lovely. And I'll just drop down here, deal with this bugger before they come back and deuce at us. Yeah, the damage these things do is pretty pitiful all round. So there's our first target, the old seedbed curse. Perfuma was entirely unprepared for a mad woman to just race in with a sword in each hand. I mean, you generally would be, wouldn't you? Just tending to one of her crew. Or experimenting on him. It's hard to say. But bam, there we go, seedbed curse. Now, should we try and drop down the shortcut? Do the shortcut legitimately? It's probably not that hard to get across to, is it? It's over that way somewhere. Yeah, it's over near the big round building, isn't it? We can snag some roof loot on our travels. Oof. Did not think we were going to make that jump. And then yeah, that's the big round building. So what is going on with this movement? There we go. Let's see if that unsticks my controller. Yeah, we've legitimately found the shortcut for a change. Excuse me, friend. Just want to pillage the loot that's around and about. And then get stabbed up a bit, that's fine, I suppose. That's what I deserve. And we'll see you later. Ouch. I said we'll see you later. So what are you doing? Knocking me off the lift? Awful bugger. I wonder if we could carry and greatsword you through the wall. We can. Doesn't do a lot of damage though. So we'll just get away this time. Lovely. So that's the jail key. And now back to Leyndell for part 2 of Trace's stupid adventures. Now, do I know how to get to the sewers in a quick and efficient manner? Probably not. Let's see if I can get to the avenue balcony, sight O'Grace. Then we're halfway there. So yeah, I can just run up here, can't I? I can run across, grab this item. Do we try and deal with the Erdtree avatar? Suppose we can. Got a lot of health. Either that or we just haven't been upgrading our staff very much. It's probably a bit of both. Ouch. Oh, didn't realise you had a jump attack like that. Yeah, probably need to upgrade our staff a bit. Let's try a bit of pow. Ouch. Is that going to do the... Yeah, it is. I was worried that was going to do the golden attacks, and I was right to be worried. Yeah, I should have gone out of the way before that extra hit came in. But yeah, this is much more efficient than firing glint blades around the place. I need to stop double rolling out of instinct. Single rolls are usually fine. There's a Lord's Rune for our troubles. Posh looking manhole covers. Here in the City of Gold. Who'd have thought it? Also I can see platforms down there, so from down below you can probably look up and look out of that manhole cover. Which is cool. Now I've got to be close to a level with those runes. 32 is what's needed. Oh yeah, hi Melina. Alright, so we've got 40 vigour already, that's good. We do need more intelligence in general, we probably need more mind as well in general. Tandy and Wes trying to have a dust up on my desk whilst I'm recording, it's just impolite, the little men. It's okay, Wes. Now Yuki's come over to see what all the drama's about because he's a messy bitch. Hello little yolks. Right, but enough of that. Cat on cat violence. We've got a sewer to go visit. So we can leap off at pretty much any point along here, can't we? There we go. This will drop us right by an item loot. And then down the well. Whee! We're not going to spend long in these sewers today because they're awful. And I've got other plans. I want to get on with Ranni's quest a bit today, but in order to do that I want to advance another quest first, whilst I still can. If I go too far in Ranni's quest it could break things. Is that rat just going to completely ignore my presence? Did I stagger it by just landing on its head and hitting it like 3 or 4 times in a row? That's cute. Oh, my lantern is on. It's still dark down here, even with the old lantern, but I guess there's nothing we can do about that, because I'm not replacing one of my swords with a torch. That fat lad trying to get through the door without killing the rats first. Impatience will kill you, my friend. Alright, and on we go. Bloody movement is still sticking on this controller. It's most annoying. And then we've got Rat Alley, which we'll just sneak past. We'll instantly get rammed by that poison shotgun from the plant. Oh, and there we go, we are poisoned. Lovely. You lads gonna drop down and say hello? Yep. If you want to drop some Somber 7s for me as well, that would be just grand. No? Mean. Alright, so we'll sneak one big hand. big hand even popped up? Yes, he has. Good.
Let me out. Let me out of here. You must eat more. Defile more.
You're not well, my friend. Right, so what happens if we
Just to be held because.
tell him to leave his jail and then talk to him again?
Just to be sure he'll be cursed.
Not a lot.
I will kill just to be held because.
Maybe I need to advance this quest to the point where he invades us at the moat. Thanks for that, hand friend. There's a thing I've got planned, you see. If you know, you know. If you don't, it might be a fun surprise.
Just to be held because.
Yeah, it might have to wait until he wants us to feed him seedbed curses. That didn't hit you, did it?
I will kill just to be sure he'll be good.
It might have hit you. You should probably be more careful. But yeah, I do want to kill this lad and just see if he's got any precious treasure for us. Ah, son of a gun. It's a bit tricky trying to hit this bugger properly, but look how aggressive he is. And look how hard he hits. And look at how bad my timing is. Can I hit him with a carrion slicer through the door, do you think? You can. Got him. Now, are you going to drop a Somber 7 for me? You are. Good. Well, it looks like we need Somber 6s as well. Need a lot of Sombers. I actually remember what we're doing with old Samkin. I mean, I set it up nicely, so I should be able to remember.
Welcome.
Thankfully, I also had a Sacred Seal on me, because that's the one bit of equipment I forgot to bring along. But yeah, let's head north along this cliff and see if we can't find ourselves the way into the abandoned cave. Is it up past those dogs somewhere? It's near an Iron Virgin, I remember that much. One of our friends looking down forlornly at the cave where all of their mates went and thinking, well, how am I supposed to get over there? Yeah, there's the Virgin friend. Just underneath what looks like it might be a dead dog hanging off a tree. Bloody hell. Now, are you aggressive? Yeah, you are. Of course you are, you're an Iron Virgin. Now, where are we going? And can we get there before we get knocked off this branch by a flying scythe? Be wary of misfortune, you say. I'm wary. That person who just fell off was less wary. Or maybe they were wary as well, but... whoops. Maybe I'm not wary enough either. I'm going to become one of these bloodstains, aren't I? Because I can't see where I'm supposed to be going. Unless it is in that cave, in which case maybe I should have jumped from higher up. That kind of works. This message tells us that... Yep. There we go. We were in the right place. And so we've got Flame Cleanse Me, so all should be just fine and dandy down here. May as well do the whole thing, pick up the gold scarab whilst we're here. So, is there anything important to the right? I don't think so. So let's just go left. May as well just roll through it. What's the worst that can happen? I should have brought a blue flask along, shouldn't I? so that we could still summon our minions once we get in there. Oh shit, we got one shot. I don't understand why those geezers just one-shot you. The biggest bosses can smack you around with a club and it still takes 2 or 3 hits to kill you, but a bit of rock just bursting out the ground and it's like, no, you're dead. Now that guy's just died in the geezer as well. Yeah, look how much damage that does. It's madness. Yeah, we're suffering because we've got some of it on us, I think. But hopefully that'll wear off in time. And even with Flame Cleanse Me, we're still going to lose most of our flasks on the way down, I feel. Right, so that might be the bow that we're looking for. Yeah, that's the serpent bow. That's what I wanted. You can just die horribly. Do we have any soap on us? Doesn't... Oh yeah, we do. So we can give ourselves a quick scrub. That gets rid of the rot buildup. Lovely. Now we've got another room up ahead, haven't we? Because we've got the one with the big flower in it. Yeah. Whereas if we jump up here, there's another item that I don't think we've picked up before. The Venomous Fang. It's a fist weapon that deals poison damage, which is pretty cool, all told. Not going to use it, I just thought I'd pick it up because we could. Now, stop that. So we might actually be going into the boss fight with a half decent number of flasks available. Lovely. Now, we're also going to be able to summon things. Archers? Why not? Let's see how they get on. This lad is just going to do a bunch of guarding until he gets shot in the back. And now he's probably dead. No, he's not. Don't get greedy. Archers, if you could fire at least a shot or two at this lad, that would be pleasant. But no, I guess they're dealing with old Sickle Boy. I mean, it's only fair that we deal with one each. But yeah, as soon as one of them's down, it's not really a fair fight anymore. And the gold scarab is ours. It's amazing what a bit of preparation can do to turn one of the worst dungeons into something acceptable. The key thing in Elden Ring is being adaptable. Change things up based on who you're fighting and what you're fighting. And all is well. Now, do we want to go underground? Looks like we haven't been anywhere particularly important underground recently. I would like to pop into Nokron again, you see, because I think Sammy with a Mimic Tear could be pretty hilarious. If we take off our face piece, then maybe we don't need an Arsenal Charm anymore, and we can put the gold scarab on, get some extra rune. That could be fun. We still need a proper armor set for Sam at some point. I should probably also have stopped in at Round Table and upgraded her new bow, but we haven't. We'll get round to it. Now, have we spoken to Ranni? Let's just check. Yeah, we've got Ranni's Rise. Good. I notice we haven't got Salavus's potion in our inventory though, but I think that's fine. We don't need to do Salavus's quest on everyone. Now, how do you feel about Twin Blades? Good. You're not a fan, much like everyone else. Hey, Smith and Stone 5. Yeah, we should find a bunch of Smith and Stones down here that will be useful for our needs. Now, let's drop down onto here. Snag that golden rune. Now we'll sneak up on our old frosty boys. Or maybe we'll just ignore them. Sorry, frosty boys, we've got business. We'll deal with some of your mates further down if it makes you feel better. So did we bother doing much around this top area, or did we just run around and pick up some loot? Even with your great shield, not especially good at defending against the double twin blade assault. That's good to know. I suppose we'll grab some Glovewort whilst we're around, because we'll need Ghost Glovewort for old Mimic friend. Now, is that just like a rune arc or something? Probably. Oh, it's a level 2. Fine, I guess. Yeah, good luck standing up to this assault, my friends. I seem to be really not liking those attacks. Like, is Frostbite doing extra damage to them from the frosty twin blade in my left hand? Or are they just really feeble in general? But they seem to be reacting as though they're being hit by flame. Which is cool. Yeah. It's most unusual.